What's up guys, Vizeh here and welcome to the FIFA 15 wishlist and ideas, and these are things which I want to be scrapped, improved and added to the next installment of the FIFA franchise. And in my last video, which was the FIFA 15 new feature, which is going to be the collection book, well, it's not official, but it's something that I would like to see, and that video went down really well. It got like 16 likes and one dislike, of course, when it only had like 22 views. So that's insane, guys. Thank you so much for your support. I really do appreciate it. That video took such a long time to make, and I want to say thank you, guys. Also, that day was also my birthday as well, so thank you guys. I did get a few people on Twitter and YouTube saying happy birthday, so I want to say thank you for that. But yeah, with that said, let's get right into this. So first thing which I want to talk about is to scrap some things which is in FIFA 14, and that's been in there for a while. And one of them is attribute cards. What the hell is up with attribute cards? It is so useless. Barely anybody uses them, and if you do, it's just practically adding steroids to your players, which gives an unfair advantage. And I can't tell you how many times when I play divisions or in the final of a tournament that I come up against a guy which has it on like his strikers and his goalkeeper, if not all his fucking team, and it's just so frustrating. And I have no idea why it's even why is it even out there. It's basically just cheating, and even when you do use it, people just have a go at you anyway for using it. So what's even the point of them? So I want them to scrap attribute cards. Another thing which I want them to do is to allow us to mass list items. By this I mean is that, let's say if you're a trader or you've got like 30 contracts, 30 gold contracts, you want to list them all. So in FIFA 14 you got to go onto every single one of those cards and to manually list every single one of them up for the same amount of coins, and it is such a blag just to go onto every single one of those cards to list them all up. So what I think would be quite cool is that if they made it possible for you to get all those 30 cards and then to list them all up at the same price, in which I usually get sample of 2,300 coins. And it would just be very cool to have this feature because it will speed up time so much, and it will help out a lot of traders, which when it comes to trading, time is everything, time is money, you know, and it will help out a lot. One thing that will make FIFA 15 much better is better fucking packs. I cannot go on about my pack luck in FIFA 11, FIFA 12, FIFA 13 and FIFA 14 in each and every fucking one of them. That's why I just stopped opening packs in general for a large amount of time in FIFA 14, because it's just shit. This entire year in FIFA 14 I've got two good players in packs. One of them was second inform Diego Costa in a free pack, which means that he was untradeable, so I can't do fuck all with him. I can't sell him, so he's just chilling in my club, which I've only used him like twice. The other one was second inform Pogba, but that was at start of team of the season, so he was only worth like 50k anyway. But it's so bad. It's so bad. But I think to what make it so much better is that if EA offer a special pack in which the chance of getting a good player goes up, which of course you can only open a limited amount of them a week and is at a higher price, so that we may actually get a chance to get a good player for once. Let's be honest, who even opens 5k packs? Might as well scrap that, and 7.5k pack should be a minimum, and possibly 15k pack should take its place instead of the 5k pack. This would be a nice upgrade and would just be quite convenient to add into FIFA 15. And to be honest, I don't mind opening 15k packs, because if I don't get anyone good, at least I get quite a lot of fitness cards and consumables in general. But again, that may be another reason of why they won't make it, unlimited, because it'll just be an easy way to get contracts and consumables. But I guess it won't be, because it's quite expensive 15k packs just for a few fitness cards and contracts, so it may be alright, but I think it'll be quite decent. Another thing that EA could improve on is the player name search. Now in FIFA 14 it was made possible to search for players by names, which was a great addition to the game, and every now and then it did mess up in searching, in which you just didn't find the players you want because their name was something else. Such as if you were looking for Lolo, you end up getting Ross McCormack, and it just didn't make much sense. Now what they can do to improve it, I mean not by actual finding names, they just gotta sort that out. hopefully be hopefully be fine in FIFA 15. But one thing which I'd like them to add is a chance to find players to filter it for a certain type of card, because in FIFA 14 it's only gold, silver, bronze, and if when you look up a name you can't even dictate which one is it anyway. So basically what I want this to do is that you can look for informs, team of the years if they have them, team of the seasons if they have them. Let's say that you want to find an inform, let's use inform Benteke. You put down Benteke, you can't filter it. The only way how you can possibly filter it is by coins, which again, it could be a pain in the arse, depends on how expensive they are, but it could just make it so much easier if you can just filter out what type of card you want. So if you just want to look for informs, boom, you get informs straight away. It could make it a bit easier. It does speed up time a bit, which would be cool to have, and it'll just be really cool to have. So you can just filter it to informs without being bombarded looking forever to find the informs, when all you can see is just a regular card. I think this will speed up the process very much, and it'll just be a nice addition to the filtering system. And the last one which I want to go through is a big one for me. It's pissed me off so much. It's not the servers, because that's an obvious one. It's not defenders, because that's an obvious one. I'm not going to go through things which is just blatantly obvious, like defenders and headers. It's so annoying, but every single year there's always an OP, and there's always an OP point. Like FIFA 12, it was pace and finesse shots. FIFA 13, it was pace and near post OP. FIFA 14 is headers and strength. There's always going to be an OP point, and there's nothing that we can do to change about it. There's always going to be something which is OP in the next FIFA, and I don't know, I'd rather it be strength than pace, I'll be honest. But one thing which I'm going to go through is you get full coins for Rage Quiz. Not just that, but it's also part of the servers, but it's something that shouldn't even be a problem. They say like this, they should make it that you can't get a loss if you disconnect in any way when winning. Why the fuck would you leave the game on purpose when winning? In other terms, if you're losing or drawing a game and anyone disconnects, it should just not count in record or in your standings, and the DNF modifier should remain the same. So if you're winning and you disconnect, and you shouldn't get a loss, it shouldn't count as any game, and your DNF modifier should not go down. When you're winning and you disconnect from EA servers or get kicked out of FUT or your Xbox Live, you get the DNF and you get a loss when it's not your fault and you're winning the game anyway. It's so fucking annoying. Especially when you get kicked out of FUT. You just get kicked out and you just join back in straight away with no worries, no problems whatsoever. It's so fucking frustrating. Another thing is that if someone else is disconnected, either from servers, FUT or Xbox Live, if winning or drawing, they shouldn't lose contracts. Now if they were losing the game and they disconnected, then it's sort of, it's a piss take, but it makes more sense than if you're winning and you lose contracts. Perhaps if EA can tell a difference, which they should, between if they just left the game purposely, they just went into the menus, pressed select and left the game, then from if they did it without their, if they can't do anything about it, from getting kicked off FUT, EA servers, whatever. So when I don't know why this shouldn't be a problem. Especially when you're winning a game, you get kicked out of FUT, you go back, you get a loss, and your DNF modifier goes down. It's such a piss take. So yeah guys, that is it. That is my FIFA 15 wish list. I did add in a lot of things which I want to go through. I may have missed one or two things out, but what do you guys suggest? What do you want to see, and what do you want to be what do you want to see be improved in FIFA 15? And I may be doing a career mode one, because I do play career mode off camera and them lot. So I think I want to go through like the scouting network, the piss take of a scouting network. But yeah, leave suggestions guys for what you would all like to see, or what you want to be improved, or what you think should be scrapped. My door behind me keeps on locking itself against itself, even though there's no one else in the house, so what the fuck. But yeah guys, thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh and I'll see you next time.